This morning, it is comfortable outside, mostly clear conditions, temperatures in the 50s and 60s along our coast. At the moment, we are at 62 degrees in Rockport, 66 in Port Aransas, NAS Corpus Christi at 61, 60 degrees in Freer, and in Kingsville, we are at 56 degrees. It's comfortable to start, but it's going to be a hot day ahead. Our temperatures along the coast actually quite comfortable into the 70s, 80s though, and 90s for our inland spots. All thanks to a ridge of high pressure building, really helping to increase our heat. Saturday is even warmer. We'll reach 90 degrees for the fourth time this year. And inland spots, the brush country, will be dealing with temperatures around 95 to 97 degrees with some pockets of upper 90s nearing the triple digits. Sunday, it's still going to be hot. 90s again here in the city and inland spots around 93 to about 94 degrees. So it's going to be hot no matter where you are. But for the brush country, we're talking middle, even some upper 90s. We'll have southerly winds picking up at around 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting around 30 miles per hour. And because we'll be hot, we'll be windy, we'll have relative humidity lower than 20%. Which is why we're going to be watching the brush country for weather impact alert for fire weather conditions. Now, at least for today, we could see gusts around 25, at times 30 miles per hour. It stays breezy into the late night hours. Tomorrow morning, we'll have a southerly wind heating us up very quickly. Winds gusting around 30. Maybe an isolated pocket of 35 miles per hour out of the southeast Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and then on Sunday, we'll see those gusts yet again at about 30 miles per hour. So Saturday afternoon for our brush country locations, we're going to have relative humidity values around 15 to 17 to 18%. Same thing on Sunday. So very, very dry going into the weekend. That's why we are under that weather impact alert for the brush country locations for Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon as well. The rest of the area is looking okay in terms of humidity values. We're not going to be very dry in terms of relative humidity, but we're still going to be breezy. And of course, we're in that extreme drought. So you just want to be aware of what you're doing outside. But maybe you're heading out to the beach this weekend. We're looking at fantastic weather, temperatures in the mid 70s. We have a very high UV index though, so that means you want the sunscreen, and we have a moderate risk of rip currents. Looking ahead to next week, we'll have another ridge of high pressure begin to build out in the Pacific and then centered over California, moving over to the southwest. Unfortunately, that does mean that we're going to stay dry again next week. There's no rain in that 7-day forecast. We're going to stay breezy, and it's still going to be warm. Temperatures will be well above average by about 10 to in some places 15 degrees.